Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Chaotic Podcast with your favorite host, TNC. Today's discussion is all about, beauty step up, the enhancement, and we're going to be focusing on like BL, big yansh, big, tits, brick enlargement, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be an exciting one. Fair enough. Well, firstly, it's like we all know there've been a rise in, body upgrade. Like lately, like everyone wants to look beautiful, get big, back, big, chest, men want to have a big D, it's alarming, but whatever makes anyone happy, I guess, So now question is, getting a body upgrade, whether for like BL, big, back, big boob, D enlargement, is it to boost your self-esteem or beauty?
Some people do it to boost their self-esteem, while other people do it for validation of
society,
someone else. Yes. But to me, if you want to do all these things, make sure it's for yourself. Because when society move from that particular trend, then you'll be stuck with the one that you have. So I just feel you should do it for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Because because some people are like social pressure, spawn some people to like do this shit. Maybe I see Cynthia do BL, I must do my own. Everyone got their reason for one thing, like a body upgrade. Some ladies want to like enlarge their bum and their boobs because it makes them feel beautiful. It makes them feel confident. They didn't like how small their bum was or how tiny their tits was. You get what I'm saying? So they decide to like enlarge the yansh and the tits, for them to feel confident and beautiful. While other ladies is out of your pressure or the type of also they're doing, because as a lady, when you like log in into social media today or you go out, you see different ladies with like big bum and tits. Everyone is complimenting their beauty. Men liking and appreciating their beauty, even gifting money and gifts to these women constantly. Meanwhile, nobody they reason your matter because say get these things. You get automatically you tell yourself, okay, I have to do this upgrade, whether I'm yansh or big tits. I need to feel among, make I still get attention from these people too. But it's not wrong to want to belong or do what others are doing, especially when you feel being the way you are naturally isn't getting the required result you want. You get what I'm saying? But it depends on the type of person you are, the type of job you're into also. Now the question is, are you doing big yansh or boob for people to like you, like bless you with money and properties, or is it for self-esteem to make you, to make yourself feel beautiful in the eyes of the world?
I just feel you should do it for yourself. To me, self-esteem, like I look into the mirror and I don't like what I'm seeing. So if you have the money to alter it, then go and alter it. I mean, life is too short for you to start saying, what if? No, do it for yourself, but don't do it for somebody. Don't do it for people, because every time now, the day that you go out now, people will not compliment you. You'll be feeling so that maybe I'm not doing it well, or maybe I didn't do something right. So I have to go back. I have to get a bigger one so people will notice it. No, just do it for yourself.
I agree with you. I agree because I know say lately whoever get big bunda and tits is regarded as beautiful. Like everyone flock to their social media account and page, being natural with like normal, yansh and boobs. People might not reason or admire you, especially when you go out and see other girls with these like yansh and tits and upgraded BL. You get what I'm saying? You become less important, I believe society has played a major influence in the rise of these beauty standards lately because before nobody cares about all this. But now if your bunda is like mighty, your body is like double standard, like the floodgates just open to you. You get what I'm saying? And also the rise of Ototo, like escort service, OnlyFans, selling like X online has also led to the rise of this BL, big, tits and all, because everyone wants to look good for the camera. Like owing is now a lucrative business because of like social media. Like if you have this big bunda and tits, rich men will pay heavily for your time. Now, if you're trying to make money from posting pictures and videos online, you tend to like enhance your yansh and your tits so that you stand out from other ladies. Because men will pay and subscribe to your page more because of these enhancements. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. And say the word lately is how men can pay women for whatever. So ladies try to like stand out from the rest by doing this big this BL, the big fits. It's wide out there wherever you go. If you turn on your phone, now big yansh and bobby everywhere. Well, I like it though. See, listen, true story. One of my friends, Celine, very fine but slim and tender. we were like struggling together for school back then. House not too good. She always had to like fend for herself. Along the line, she entered the whole game, started to make small money back then, peanuts, to help with school and, all. She was keeping up. But back then it was like 50K to like 20K, approximately like $36. You get what I'm saying? So she graduated and she moved to Lagos, the center of Ototo level, the also capital. She had a friend, Coco. They shared an apartment together. They usually also, as they grew in the game, the bill rose from like 50K to 90K, depending on where you stay for the last giddy. You get what I'm saying? But it was a struggle. Then Coco saved up, did BL upgrade. You get what I'm saying? After her BL, her price tripled. She started charging like 300K. That is $220 per night. You get what I'm saying? Because guys were like flocking to her page, always wanting to meet her. Sometimes when she and Celine go out to club or wherever, Celine always felt like a tag along because all the guys are interested in Coco. It's only when Coco tell them, okay, see, I got a beautiful friend too and I'm occupied. That's when some men will come to like talk to Celine. On a normal day, Celine is more beautiful than Coco. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So before we know, one rich man bought latest ride for Coco. She moved out of the shared apartment with Celine to her own place. Things was like working out well for her. Then Celine called. She was like complaining how she's tired. She's fending for scrap. That one day she went out with Coco. One guy took both of them home. He paid Coco 300K but gave her 100K. And she asked why. The guy was like, come on now, you not see her body. Celine was sad. She's not making it anymore. She feels, downgraded. Yeah, she needs to upgrade her body so bad. So she started saving, but it wasn't enough and she's tired. So she wanted me to like lend her money. I told her, listen, I understand the also. And as far you're not doing that also, you have to elevate yourself. But I beg, I know Sabi drag woman for money. Please pay me back. Then I gave her. So she went to do the BL upgrade, Back then, I think it was like 3M, like $2,000, So she recovered for like several months. But if you see Celine now, bomb. She paid me my money back immediately. She resumed also. Like people were flocking around her. Her fee from 100K.
Beautiful.
You understand? Her fee from 100K skyrocket to 400K. She usually bills them for like 900K. That is like $600. Then some men will argue the price to like 400K last. So we won't give her 800K just to have fun for one night. She was cashing out, because she's beautiful normally. Then she had the big bunda,
backside,
So she got more money than me like this right now, and she has a mad ride with a nice apartment, traveling non-stop and all that. Now she's making it because she upgraded herself due to the hustle you're in though. So you can say the pressure made her to do it, also the hustle also like motivated her to do that shit, Listen, no one wants to be stagnant, but also not everyone is into the runs or to level though, most girls do it for their personal beauty, to look sexy and beautiful. Well, not necessarily though for men, but last it still involve like, men like flocking around you, admiring you, trying to do things for you and all that. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, and this insane rise of ladies wanting to do BL lately is crazy. For whatever reason, it does make them look beautiful though, make your waist like slimmer than, your big behind. So it gives you the Coke bottle shape, Now question, are there different ways to do this BL?
Yeah, there are different ways actually. There are different type of it. You see the natural fat transfer. You see the, I think it's HA liquid transfer. That one, they will just put an injection under your butt, and it's quite complicated though, but you have to go to an expert to do that type of thing. If you pump too much of it inside your bum bum, it might have side effects, or the shape might not be the way it's supposed to be. So there are different stages, and there's the silicone one. Silicone one is kind of rubbery, like it's not that perfect, especially if you don't have much muscle under your butt. It's when you are walking, you start seeing the stuff shaking. But the HA liquid gel transfer and the fat transfer, they are quite similar if it's done appropriately.
Okay. And I know doc will advise you to like eat and add weight before the upgrade, so they can get enough of your like body fat and put it in your bum bum, your backside. That makes it natural, but there is that misconception whereby people think BL is hard and not soft. Like say if a lady does BL, they'll be like her backside is so strong and hard. It's a lie. Listen, it's a lie.
Okay.
It's a lie because I don't tell you honest. Depending on the type you do, it's still your body.
I don't. Everything is the same thing, both except you are having a silicone bomb. That's the one I've not seen before. But if you are using the HQ gel transfer, fine. A BHA, it's fine. It's going to feel like the fat transfer. It's your fat.
You get what I'm saying?
It's the fat in your body, so it will definitely feel the same way.
It's still your body fat in the bunda.
Exactly.
It's like your
According
natural
to
yansh.
is when you first of all do it, maybe the first few weeks or months, it will be hard because the fat is trying to settle down. Then after some time, I feel it's your fat.
Your fat,
so
because the backside might, like you said, the backside might be strong for the first few months after your upgrade, but with time it goes back to your normal body. Like, do you think people will pay a lot of money to ladies with this BL if it is strong? Nobody go reason them. You get what I'm saying? And don't get shit twisted. The bunda bounces, like it does everything a natural, yansh does. Who don't do?
You don't feel one before.
Normally, now who don't do BL? Don't give you doggy before. Like, who don't do BL? Don't give you doggy before. Your life will never remain the same on God, bro.
Oh my God.
Now imagine a big backside that is well shaped and still soft. You get what I'm saying? See, don't allow people deceive you that it's hard, they shake it, in a lie, it's still their body. Okay, now imagine who get big belly, big tummy, it's usually soft, right? Now the stomach is soft. Now imagine transferring your stomach, your soft stomach fat to your bunda. The same fat, it will make your bunda soft too. That's the natural type of BL I know of. But it'd be like you said, some ladies, they do the cheap one or put plastic silicone for their backside.
Silicone is not cheap. Silicone is not. I think it's even more expensive if you look at it. Why people are doing silicone is because they don't have much fat to transfer that there. And the thing is that they want it standing. Heme is standing. It did where it's supposed to. Fat will still settle down. But when you do silicone, it's there. You can because it's not on your skin, whatever.
So for my mind, it's like, why would you put silicone inside your yansh? Now imagine putting a huge bag of pure water, sachet water inside your backside with the sachet filled with water, for both us, now the silicone is like the sachet water. You get what I'm saying? It gives you that round, fine shape, very big and mighty. But then, because now silicone, nylon with liquid inside, the bunda might not be soft, like the natural fat one. Also, if you get the way you feel sit, down in here, it can burst.
It's a lie. That's a lie.
But na pure water now.
No, it's different. No, and a floater, but the way they do it, you can drag. It's like rubber. You can, it's like elastic. You can drag itself. It will still remain the state to come back.
Some ladies yansh they leak now.
That's a lie. That misconception is a lie. It's a lie. They just make things up. And when the BBL stuff came out, they still make things up that people go to this thing every time to recheck their self or what it is. They just make it up. Once you put it, even though you punch and punch and punch and punch, except you use something to stab it, something iron to stab it, fine. That thing must be very, very sharp because it's always the same way. That's a lie.
Okay, the game is advanced now, but back then, when the rise of beer was still new, there was that was an option, and it was, but so, and there is also lots of health complications for, I guess, for so many. You get maybe. They say silicone, but if silicone can burst inside your body,
they do change. Do you know how they do change silicone? You cannot take this thing for like 10 years. You have to go and redo it. Yes, you have to go and replace it back. It's advisable to change it because it's something that is not on your skin. It's not from your skin, so it's
artificial.
Exactly.
Or the sachet yansh now shift to another position because
that's if you don't have much muscle. That muscle to keep it. Some people want a very big, massive silicone has, but their muscle is very, very tender. It's fragile, so that's when you feel the waka. You see,
they shake anyhow, they move directionless. Now your left yansh day your back, your right yansh day your hip.
And if it's not well placed, if you're not gonna meet better doctor, I used to watch this Dr. Nassif and all that. I've forgotten his name.
Dr.
When they will go and meet them and say, "Oh, I want this. This is what happened. My silicone shifted. Whenever I bend down, it goes up. Whenever I stand up, it comes down." I've seen something like that. So you have to go to an expert, a surgeon, not be the one when be medical assistants when you do
that's shit, crazy. Well, question, is it advisable to do a cheap BL?
Wait, the way they ask me like this, I'll be doctor. It's not advisable to do a cheap BL. Why? Because people that do these things for you, they try and know your medical history, how your body works. They do your blood work. Some people do it to when they see that the money is too much, they'll go to the ones that have learned by seeing the surgeons do it through this thing. They'll then like, help me to do this. Once they don't do one or two, oh, I'm not a surgeon. But it's not advisable. Go to the real source. Then you get
like you said, it's not advisable, ladies out there. If you don't have the money for the real deal, don't do it. Not carry your small money.
That's why you see that someone is dying, someone died. They didn't go to the resource.
You know, that's not carry your small money, go they find, oh, we do it cheap for me. You know, that's how you get complications. There are certain things you don't joke with. Your body and your health is one of them. It's not a must to do this BL thing, but if you feel you have to for whatever reason, do it the right way. Person go hospital, go inquire about the price. You find out it's expensive than your budget. Now you're seeking a cheaper alternative. You are one step away from offering yourself. You know, you have to understand everyone out there wants to take your money. You know, they might, not even be experiencing this shit.
50-50.
And they might have done it in the past. Doesn't mean it's safe. Seeking out cheaper alternative for BL, it's dangerous. Funny fact is, even the expensive normal ones people do is still dangerous. Listen, anything concerning operating the human body is dangerous. Now, mind and prayer, you are hoping it is successful. And there is always that risk, Listen, how many times have we heard about complications after surgeries, even bacteria, they eat people yansh,
Even changing a toenail. Oh, my toe is aching me. Let me go and change it. It kills.
You understand? Some ladies even never heal, pus, they come out, crazy stories, and you cannot undo it. It's not like your body wasn't beautiful before, but you needed that upgrade, Now your body don't yawn, you don't cast. And you can't be happy anymore. Person that did the BL don't run with your money. Now you're looking for money to like save your life from the pain and deformity. It's crazy. Listen, seek out the best docs. That is well known, even if it's expensive. Or don't do it at all. It's better safe than sorry. Listen, the body isn't like a car. If you buy a bad car, you can easily return or persevere to buy another one later. But if you cast your body, it is over for you, both physical and mental. You start thinking, okay, why did I do this? I can't even get naked in front of anyone again. I can't go to the beach or wear bikini. I can't do this. To even sit down safe na problem because of the pain. You have to be careful. Listen, the risk of doing BL is high, but regardless, there is positive feedback and success. Life in general, na risk. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And this brings us to our next take: botched BBL, botched BL, BL gone wrong. Whether you do cheap or expensive one, sometimes it can go wrong. Your BL can get comma. Maybe you didn't heal well, or your skin is too tender. Now your BL looks like something we don't even understand. One yash big past the other one. One yash day up, the other one day down.
I think it's only a quack surgeon that will give you a botched BL.
I tell you.
Yeah, it's only a quack one. The one we don't know what they do. The medical assistant who became a surgeon. Someone that is doing it. They do weigh these things. They do weight. So this whatever CL will be for the left, whatever CL will be for the right. So it can't be quack. So I just feel it's someone that is.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like one, you go meet loose guarded now. One,
but you can still rectify it.
Okay. Their money now.
You see, whatever you want to do, they used to advise you. Whatever you want, if you want to go into whatever surgery, make sure you have times 2 of the money. So in case command happen, if you go back, or if you go meet the right source, have times 2, times 3, times 4 of the money before you venture into such.
What call the do GoFundMe? They call people, may they help you to rectify your shit. Because when you did go do one before, nobody, call for anybody, may they help you. Now one yash big past the other one day up, the other one they sag. Now you're like wearing different type of tight pants to hold back, to hold everything in place, make it for rhyme. It's crazy. And listen, please, if you are doing BL, make sure your legs and thighs complement your big bunda. You see some ladies, your legs so thin like broomstick, your backside is big like tank. To move freely not a problem. Your legs can't even carry your bunda.
Why can't the legs carry it? The legs will definitely carry it. It's just that the shape is not fine.
Yeah, that's right. No,
Nothing your leg not fit carry na your leg.
Boy, it's they drag you, they go back.
No, they sound like say they drag the person. The leg is actually, but the shape is just awkward.
Just you understand, big. You just like big balloon for one tiny stick. You get what I'm saying? Listen, lots of Bosch BLs out there. You know the BL is killing you. You know, funny thing is you observing the lady.
BL is killing
Yeah,
you.
funny thing is you observing the lady backside. You won't know. You know, because if this lady dress drip up, the outfit will hold everything together. Now they are looking beautiful and sexy. You know, true story. I met one beautiful Coke bottle coffee girl at a restaurant. You know, I was admiring her beauty. I complimented her. Oh, wow, you're beautiful. Your body is amazing. You know, the day we finally go out, you know, as this girl removed her clothes, she was wearing one tight brown latex, whatever. Immediately she took it off. The yarn she dropped, go down. I they tell you get what I'm saying? See, I say the yansh literally, you know, drop, go down. I was like, I waited it happen now. Small thing, the yansh will even rub ground. I was confused for my mind. So this young Buddha not stand. You know, and the yansh don't even get direction. Once she walks, the has they fly everywhere, different direction. You know, the right one they move to the south, the left one they go west.
I think that's the silicone house.
You get what I'm saying? As if the Buddha has its own bearing. Attire one. You get what I'm saying? But area go still Russian though. You know how it be, no time.
So
you know,
Russian.
normally now, you know, no time. Listen, it's crazy. There are lots of Bosch shit out there, you know. And funny fact, it's not the fault of the ladies, you know, for having Bosch BLs. Nobody likes that shit, you know. But when it happens, they face the scrutiny, you know. Well, some ladies give 0 fucks, you know.
Some people go to the surgeon and say, "Guy, forget the leg. I want it.
I
big.
want it massive.
I want it massive.
I tell
like
you.
leave the leg out of it.
I
want it that when I walk, when I take one step,
earthquake, can't be earthquake. As you shake your hands everywhere, they shake.
So sometimes it's the fault of
they tell you, you know, so it's like you said, some give 0 fucks. They will still wear short outfit to expose the Bosch BBLs.
It's my body.
Yeah, confidence is key. You know, that's on P. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I've seen a Bosch BL whereby the big bass side literally shift our ass crack, our ass line between the ass, like he shift the bum line to the right. Normally, you know, say that bum line, they did the middle. So because of the Bosch BL, one not that big, it does shift, and now instead of the ass like to be like this, they bend. They slant like oh god, bro, that shit is crazy, you know. And now if you get even wear underwear, the pants they bend. You know, the underwear, the crazy shit, you know. Well, anyways, next take is which gender does body upgrade the most?
I won't say it's gender thing, because once you have that money and you went once, you will start seeing something that you want to alter. You start seeing let me do my shoulder. I was watching one which the guy wanted to do more calves on his leg. Like he drew it for that Dr. Nasif and say, I want more calves like this. So once you have money, the spirit, I think there's a spirit of surgery. I don't know. The spirit will just, I want to do this, I want to do that. So crazy. I don't think it's gender thing.
Well, regardless, listen, both the genders do a lot of enhancement to their bodies, but I always say ladies, because you know how ladies are sensitive when it comes to beauty. They want to look the part, be the flyest and all. If they got money,
I've not seen men that does
I know.
It's just that it's not rampant in this part of our own world.
No, listen to me. Listen,
no, it's not rampant in part of our own world.
The percentage,
outside,
normally, but the percentage of all these things, it's always. I'm not saying both genders do shit, but the percentage, like if it be 80%, like women, 20% men.
No,
these
days is 40% men, 60 or 70% women. I said there is one that the doctor came out and like, these men are doing it too much and they are going to the wrong surgeon, because the surgeon that they go to, those are the surgeons that do for women. So now they now do the female cheekbone, the female whatever for the men, and now they look somehow. There's this actor, I don't want to call his name, that his face is like that. And recently we have this footballer with different face entirely that does not even look like his face. He looks actually handsome, but he has a different face. I'm not going to call his name. So I think once you have the money, the spirit will just be entering your body. Go and do your body, go and do your face. At least your face is bent on I need to reduce my lip. So I just feel it has to do with the individual that wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, regardless, you know, whatever you say, I will still say ladies, you know, do the shit the most, you know, because why? Listen, if they got money, you know, ladies want 0 flaws. They want to stand out, you know. the intense beauty competition make, ladies go under the knife more than men. I'm not saying men doesn't enhance their body if they got the money, but men like natural stuff. Like if a man has a handsome face, fine. You hardly see a man with a not so handsome face or fat or physically unattractive, whatever, worry himself about looking fine and all. They literally focus on making money, because for us, the attraction, money attracts literally everything. Now, a woman with not so fine face and beauty always feels neglected and insecure, especially when she goes out. Even if she's the wealthiest in the room, she still feels people are not complimenting her because she's not beautiful. That woman will decide to use her money to like enhance herself to look beautiful. Then that beauty, complements our wealth. That's why women are happy when they get compliments. Women tell their partners, please always compliment my beauty. It boosts my self-esteem. How many times have you heard a man telling his partner, a woman telling his partner, please compliment me? You get what I'm saying? Not saying men do not care about beauty and all, but the ratio is low compared to a woman. Listen, a woman looks at the mirror, might feel sad because she doesn't look the part, and you get what I'm saying? But the funny fact is, a man will not fine or whatever, he not go even get mirror for house. He not go even look mirror. He will literally focus on other things, Listen, but when it comes to the enhancement thing, apart from hair transplant, nose, chin, I can't even think of other beauty upgrade a man will want to do.
Liposuction.
Okay, maybe to like
I just told you about the man wanting his calves.
That one in a million. You get what I'm saying? Like they want, one in a million, and they want like weight reduction or whatever. Well, some men these days they do BLO, body men. Men that want to look feminine and all, but but it's different from real men. But ladies, on the other hand, will literally do all types of beauty enhancement for everything: yansho, breasto, lipo, nozo, facio, arm, even for eyebrow. Like one lady was like, my nipples are too tiny, I want to make it bigger. Literally for everything.
You see, that's when you are rich.
Yeah, normally now.
Little things now triggers
you. Understand? Which one be your nipple is tiny, you want it bigger. Listen, beauty is so that when she wear the shirt, the thing go the pop up the show. You get what I'm saying? Listen, beauty is power for women. With beauty, women can control everything like they do right now. But for men, wealth is power. But the beautiful women control the men with the wealth and power. That's why you see a wealthy man sending men to mess up another man at the instance of his wife, or his woman. It's crazy. Anyway, next take is boob upgrade, enhancing your teeth. Because people also do like teeth enhancement. Mostly to make it bigger, stand firm and all. How do you feel about that one?
If you want to, you should. I mean, it's fine. The fat transfer one looks more natural, especially if it's moderate. Then the silicone one, there's no how you not spot a silicone boobs out there, because it's firm, it's round, it has this unrealistic shape. So that's when you know those is silicone boobs.
Well, they are beautiful because the chest and the teeth is what you see first when you talk to someone, when you talk to a lady. Having a beautiful big bust has a great appeal, I'm not gonna lie you. But there are many, I'm waiting to see first. Understand? But there are many questions surrounding teeth upgrade, Well, can you tell if someone has done a boob, like a teeth job?
I would say if it's...
Do they look fake?
If it's a fat transfer, you can't really tell, especially if it's moderate, because it's your fats. So it will rhyme with your body. Even if you shake, the fat self will shake for you. But a silicone boob, no matter how small it is, if you like go and do 250cc, you will know because it's standing. It's like it's there. So when you start doing 500cc and the thing is now, it will be massive. So you will definitely know about it. But go big or go home. Why will I do a boob job and I don't want you to know that I do?
Actually, it's crazy. Listen, it's easy to know if someone has done a boob enlargement because they hide. The body are always huge, like firm, stand. You see the nipple facing you directly, like not bowing down. Normally natural teeth isn't firm and upright, like, you get what I'm saying? Some are, but most like form naturally in a good way. Maybe the top just go down a bit while the nipple is like exactly slightly below. You know what I'm saying? But with a boob job, every part of the teeth is like round, every part round, firm and standing, no contour whatsoever.
That's a silicone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it feels like a fully blown balloon, and it's easy to spot, and it looks fake, but it also boils down to the type, like you said, of the upgrade you did.
Yeah.
Like you said, like the fat transfer talked about for the BL, it's the same fat that can be transferred to your teeth. So it makes it look like so natural because it is your own body fat. But this particular type doesn't make your teeth extremely big because your body absorb some of the fat, so the remaining
lose some of it,
the remaining fat just stay within the teeth. It makes the front, the teeth a little bit bigger, but not what most ladies want. You get what I'm saying? But
then you go for a second
surgery. It's like a waste of money for them. Say ladies want the big organic way, Bobby, very visible.
When you do all this
large.
kind of surgery, the doctor will say that in the first few months you should eat very well, like eat fats, eat fatty food. If you like get fat, just eat fatty food, so it's going to feed those fat while it's healing. Then later on you can now reduce those fat that you are eating. So they used to advise you.
When ladies like that big, very large, voluptuous,
I think that's why
whatever.
people opt out for silicone.
That's why I tend to go for. That's why people go for the silicone, like
because
the
that one, no matter what,
it's
still the way
always standard deviation. Whereby like they literally, like I've seen Dr. Nanto, they cut your nipple, they put the silicone inside. Depending on the size you want, and if your front skin is like big enough to carry and hold it, they put the sachet inside and they sew it back. Now your body is big and round like a balloon, firm. This type makes the boob fine, firm, big. And if you wear dress, oh wow, the teeth stand well without bra. But it isn't soft and tender like the natural fat one. To be honest, it looks like
you don't.
Yes, now don't touch. I'm like, looks like. It's like a bulb.
It is when you don't touch.
It's like a bulb, but it looks beautiful though, and the silicone type is delicate. You have to be careful. I don't know, maybe you don't want to damage that sachet.
It's not, there's no, I used to tell you there's nothing, there's not the boss.
See, I say for one kind for anything can burst anything.
It's a lie.
Are you saying it's indestructible?
First of all, this stuff is under your skin. There's one under your skin, so your muscle don't already cover, and your muscle is already covering. Your skin is already covering it, and this thing is. I don't know whether I show you video. You can stretch it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. You can press it. You can. It will not burst.
Elastic, normal elastic. There is what elasticity. When
you think the people that are putting it there, they don't get sense.
That's what I'm saying. You see, elastic. So normal elasticity. If you drag elastic, get where you go drag elastic, it go still cut at the end. After it does too much,
that is why
nothing that is
this one is different. People that constructed this silicone, whatever, they know what they are doing. They know why it's being made the way they are making it.
Yeah, I understand you, but there is nothing that is not destructive, like indestructible.
You purposely want to destroy it.
Like accident, like no, obviously it's not like say you want to, like accident happens.
Like what kind of accident?
I don't know, like maybe say if you fall like this,
nothing will happen.
Oh.
Nothing will happen. If I make I use my say it hits this thing, nothing will happen. If someone punch you, nothing will, except you are actually aiming to destroy it. Like you carry knife, say, okay, let me stab this person. Just the way blood they gush out of the person.
Damage, that shit go damage. It can
just the way blood is gushing out of the person. That's how blood will gush out of the person.
Well, you go do the research. No, I just want to do the research because for me it's like unlike the small fat one, which is natural, and that one is like nothing did in a balloon.
No.
Now you are saying that thing is indestructible. Everything is.
Yes.
You never see. Come on. You never see person this way bust.
No.
You said you check the internet after this.
I said that why is it called silicone? Why did they make it for that same purpose? So when doctor they put off your body, not go fight.
Not be bad, not go fight. Like it's not like it will bust like like a normal balloon. But
so what are you saying?
Anything is too much overly stretched. If anything is overly pressured.
So once you fight and they hit you, then you're going to have internal.
No. Also, if you even shift, say they shift.
normal. If the muscle, when you put another firm and you wanted a bigger cc, then it will, let's say you take 500 cc and you get one kind of tiny muscle for you. Definitely it will shift.
Everything has complications, well, I guess,
and people do change it. I tell you, with some time you go back to the doctor and you will change it. That's just
I tell you, but most ladies with the silicone type, they always want their partners or whoever they're having sex with, please do not play or touch my teeth. A lady will be like, please,
except the person is healing.
I don't know, a lady will be like, please don't suck my teeth, Avec, don't spoil it. You don't know how much I take to some will literally leave it in a bra. Listen, being beautiful is a lot of work. Well, the thing is, it doesn't get damaged like that anyways. It's not like it gets damaged easily, but don't get shit twisted. Now the funny thing is, the big teeth, ladies splurge money on. Some girls have it in abundance and they want to get rid of it, like boob reduction. Like it gives them back pain. One girl tell me, say, Bobby, they give her back pain. It's like the teeth is a heavy load, it's dragging along. Some don't even like the attention it brings. Immediately they enter somewhere, all eyes on their chest, it makes them feel uncomfortable.
Milky.
You get what I'm saying? The teeth becomes a burden. Now they even wear tight strap, to like bind and press their boobs together so it won't be too big and visible. Some go to do the teeth reduction, to make it smaller, and they're happy about it. That's life. One girl's cause is another girl's happiness. Crazy. Question is another question: can a lady with like teeth enhancement breastfeed?
Yeah, definitely. You can breastfeed, especially when it is fat transfer, you can, because it's your fat that is being transferred to that. But for silicone is very, very tricky, because if you do a silicone that is under the boobs, under balls, whatever, or be under the muscle, then it's fine, you can still breastfeed. But if you start saying that, you want it around the areola of the breast, then it's the duct and the nerves is kind of tricky. But apart from that, if you go to an expert and you do your boobs very well, you can breastfeed.
I guess it won't impact your breastfeeding, but it also depends on the success of the help, because if they mistakenly cut or damage your nerve, it might limit you from producing milk. But that rarely happens, You can
and the milk is actually safe for the baby.
Yeah, you can easily breastfeed from all types of teeth job, no issue, if it is done right. Anyways, next take is beauty enhancement or beauty upgrade. Is it addictive? Can it be addictive?
Yes, now. I told you, once you are rich
I tell you.
and you go to the mirror and you see your eye, I don't like the way this eye be. I want this eye to be up. I want something like this. I want this cheek to be like, there you go again. And the cheek is not like this. It's somehow, once you are rich, and you start that journey.
I tell you, I believe so, because if something is sweet and you're happy about it, you always want more food, more money, more wealth. Now, so the upgrade matter be too. It's never enough. The moment you do the first one, whether BL or boobs or lips, you see the outcome, you look beautiful, people are admiring and complimenting you, you receive insane perks. Your mind immediately tells you, I need to do more. I need to enhance this part now. I've done my backside, now I have to do my bobby. I have done my nose and all that. I want to be perfect all round. Then you get addicted, not to the operation, but to the outcome of the help, because it makes you beautiful. You like what you see. Well, there is nothing bad in enhancing yourself if you get the money, but you have to realize when you overdo something, then it becomes a problem.
You're now altering your identity.
You don't understand. Once you start, it's hard to stop. Well, as far as the money day, question is there anything like too much like beauty enhancement?
That's what I'm saying. Now you're altering your identity.
You understand?
You sure? Are you sure she's the one? What happened to your face? Like the face is now looking somehow.
You understand? Because to some people there is nothing like too much. If you are the one doing it, you will never feel like it's too much, because you're seeing the outcome. For your mind, it makes you beautiful. So you're doing everything to look good, enhancing every part of your body, because it becomes an addiction to look perfect. But for other people seeing you, someone that knew you before, now they are saying insane changes. They begin to wonder, what is happening to this person? You're very different, not that it matters to them anyway. It'd be like, I saw you last year, your yansh was normal. This year, the yansh are ×2. Your bobby is ×3. And your lips are now bigger. You get what I'm saying? One thing people have to realize, too much of everything is bad. The body feels beautiful when it's natural, when it's not defined. Like if you see a natural girl, you see some places fat, some other parts of her body is defined. It's part of the beauty. But if you are doing too many beauty enhancement, now you look like extremely defined. perfect. Like, they feel literally use pencil trace your body, no dent, everywhere straight. Now you look like a doll because now don't baby doll. They look like,
I think that's the essence. I
you
mean,
know,
looking like a
yeah,
doll,
nah, that shit is
looking
crazy.
perfect.
Look, you get what, but well, it's still beauty though.
Yeah.
It's still beautiful, but it's somehow,
It's somehow.
like I said, there is nothing wrong in wanting to look the best if you can pay for it.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, people also want to do more upgrade for other reasons, maybe to help with their also, like we talked before, further their career and all. Someone that was fat, maybe that person is into the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
He or she wasn't getting enough gig and money. They will decide to do enhancement to like become beautiful, slimmer, more defined. Immediately they do this, they start like having more shows, more
Yeah,
endorsements, more money. You get what I'm saying? The hustle and lifestyle affects them too. Even Ototo want to do more. Same way you grow your wealth, you grow money, you add to your money, you add to your knowledge. It is the same way people add to their, upgrade, their enhancement.
Their work.
I did BL 2 years ago. I want to add to my BL this year. I want to do another one. BL 2.0. You understand? I did a teeth upgrade last year. I want to go bigger. This one is still too small for my liking.
Yeah, okay.
True story. That my selling friend, after her first BL, I told you she made a lot of money, but the spirit don't enter her body. Now, funny fact is now almost every girl for the city got BL. So they also was getting tougher because anywhere you look, you see ladies with big bunda. Now the supply of beautiful BL ladies don't overtake the demand. So the price don't drop. Because if you charges like 800K, the men will be like, come on, ladies with similar board usually charges less. So who do you think you are? And Celine won't compromise because she's used to the new standard.
Yeah.
She won't settle for less. But unfortunately, it started affecting her money and she wasn't making enough anymore. And bills don't increase too. She have expensive car maintenance, house maintenance, expensive lifestyle in general. So how can she level up? She decided to do another BL, make her bunda bigger, then her teeth join. But she has a normal natural portable Bobby before. But because of the hustle, she needed to do more. I was like, if you are sure it will help you also, give you more money. It's fine. But I told her, listen, you have to use your brain. Try save up, start business because this also thing is tiring. You can't do it forever.
Come again.
You don't understand. You can't do it forever. I guess she's a smart girl. She understands. So she went ahead to do another BL, call artists join. The first few months, she was complaining the offers she's getting is still the same. And she has literally used all her money for the upgrade because to do the upgrade is now more expensive than she did last time. You get what I'm saying? Because of the demand. Now, fast forward, everything is going well for her. Now, if she throw 1 million billing, men the chest arm, they will pay her. Why? Because her bunda, her backside is *2, the front standard, and she's a beautiful girl.
Nasty.
You get what I'm saying? Even the car she pulls up to meet you in a machine, and she drip head to toe. So as a man, you go fear immediately you see her the first time. Fear go cash you. You know what I'm saying? Like an expensive girl. You know what I'm saying? An expensive girl walk up to you.
Yeah.
Listen, and if you don't have money, you kindly excuse yourself.
Exactly.
She only attracts men way and full. This is the life we're in right now.
I think I should meet Celine.
She feel upgrade you anyway. So they also made her do more and more. Lots of people out there enjoy the outcome from this enhancement, and it's crazy.